Hello, I'm Smita Kumar, and you're watching Medicircle. As we always have new entrepreneurs on our healthcare startup series discussing about their products and offerings and how they are disrupting the way healthcare was delivered even 2 years or 5 years back. So today we have Sakshi Bakshi with us. She's the co-founder of Nucros, and which is about science and taste. Nucros is a smart health solutions company that customizes and delivers freshly prepared healthy meals to customers' home. So let us know more about it because delicious and healthy if they go. Both at the same time. It definitely makes the meal completely interesting. So hi Sakshi, welcome to Medicircle.
Hi, Smita. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
So, one very important question first, like definitely we don't associate taste with healthy food. So that is one very very big challenge which we face day in day out whenever we want. Okay, fine, we are now going to healthy meals. So how tasty that would be, that might be questionable. So tell us more about New Cross and what problem it is solving.
Smita, you raised a great point. That's the exact problem we are solving. Tasty doesn't go well with healthy. So that's the problem we are kind of trying to solve. Because, as they say, a man's heart is through his stomach, right?
Yeah.
So we foodies. And I am a big foodie as well. I did my culinary learning from Le Cordon Bleu, and I have been in healthcare industry for the past 7 or 8 years. So I was in healthcare consulting before this. So when because I was a foodie, I realized that often we end up eating food which is really unhealthy, which is not good for us. And especially if, we have a health condition or something, that craving becomes even more. If you're restricted with something, then
Yes.
you're all the time you're thinking about that only. कि अच्छा आज तो मुझे काश गोलगप्पे मिल जाते, आज तो मुझे काश वो मिल जाता. Whatever it might be like, right? For a diabetic, for example, you're always craving sweets. So with that kind of a problem set in mind, that's how we decided to launch Nucros Science and Taste, using basic concept as food as medicine. So in this era where people have started consuming medicines as food, right? So that's the concept we want to reverse. We want to make sure that people are using food and they're able to solve their health conditions. And so that's the concept, what it is about, and how we do it. And I'll just explain a little bit more about it. Is that what we do is that we, as a health provider, we connect your say your blood reports. We connect your what verbally you'll be telling us, like your medical history, your the kind of the screening that we'll do like verbally, and along with like we do predictive analytics also with the DNA based. We take a DNA based sample, so that will connect to a new, which will tell us like what's your chance of getting that disease in the future. How do you utilize that food? So, we connect all these health points and then we create a customized diet plan for you and then deliver to your doorstep. Because, there are enough dietitians already out in the. However, I think the main problem point is not, you can easily have a diet chart, but the difficulty comes in following that diet chart. So that's how we started the concept that we make sure that we say uh, not only those meals, but tasty and controlled meals, right?
Sure, and but when we talk about healthy meals, I think there are a lot many startups in this Indian landscape here. Like we have Purple Basil, we have Healthy, we have U Strength, Tan Trust, and Foods Gasmus here. So, what is or what are the prime USPs of your startup?
Thanks, Smita. I think all these startups that you mentioned, some of the names are quite new. Are these international?
No, 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 not at all. And there are some healthy food organic startups also, like Naturally Ours or Joy
Oh,
by
okay.
Nature, Brew Houses, they're just organic. So we generally
All
connect
right.
this organic with the healthy foods. So there are
Got it.
startups, because as I said, post COVID, the mentality of Indian population is changing. They are understanding the value of healthy food and taking healthy snacks. So snacking is becoming healthier in India. So as far as your startup is concerned, Nucros, so what are the prime USPs and what are the differentiators?
Yeah, thanks for that. So, okay, I understood finally. So, the startups that you're mentioning are into either retail products. That means they're giving you snacks or something else. We are into a slightly different space, which is meal delivery. Yeah. So, the one of the differences, of course, is a lot of people say today I'll tell you, like, listen, you might be going through PCOS or whatever health condition you might be having. Today I'll tell you, listen, you just should have just help. This health drink will really help with your PCOS. However, that is not true. See, all these health conditions require holistic lifestyle management. That means today, agar I have this health drink, but my rest of the day I'm still eating junk or whatever, my health problem is not getting solved. My health condition is not becoming better. So it is understood that you need to manage your entire life cycle here. So that's what we end up doing. So, and how we are also different is that I don't think anyone connects. They might deliver meals, but they will not connect you to a doctor. They will not give you the background. They will not be doing a DNA based sample. And I think those are a couple of our USPs right there,
Definitely.
that
So
we connect
yes.
points.
Yes, but what startups I mentioned, these are also the startups which are not just making healthy foods or snacks, but also delivering. But as a startup, I mean, as a differentiator, you definitely added that connecting with a nutritionist, connecting and personally assisting people to make sure that they are eating healthy throughout the day. That is, I think, one important USP. As if we concern about, if we talk about this healthy food market, which is a fast growing segment in the India. As of 2016, it touched rupees 10,000 crores in revenue. While surprisingly, it is really, I mean, it's less than the 10% of the overall food market. Many still believe that this will pick up pace in the coming years. I think COVID has definitely accelerated this space. So, tell us how many lives you have touched so far with your food options.
Thanks. So it's interesting that you ask lives. Of course, we are a subscription company. Overall, I would say, based because we are based out of Delhi NCR, we've touched around 1,000 lives. We deliver over 25,000 meals a month. So that's a great touch point.
Wow, that's good to know. And is your startup bootstrapped or you have raised funding?
Bootstrapped.
Okay, and are you actively looking for funding?
Of course, we do plan to raise funds in the future.
Okay. And regarding the future expansion and goal plans, like as you're presently based out of NCR, so any other specific geographies where you are planning to take Nucros to the next state or geographically?
Sure, we do plan to expand to other tier one metro cities, including Mumbai and Bangalore, to start off with. Also, we do want to get into retail segment. We do want to venture into healthy mixes for, say, some of the health conditions that I clearly mentioned, diabetes, PCOS, and that's what we're looking at the moment.
But if we, I mean, drill down more, if we think more about the healthy food snacking options that are available, first thing what comes to mind, it's mostly the availability of these things. So do you take what is the I mean the time that you take to deliver? Because again, making something healthier, then delivering it, it's actually a big task. So are you getting any challenge in this, and what is your business one?
If you're asking in terms of operations as such, not really. I would say, of course, one of the business challenges continues to remain that this is a subscription model. So, if I am solving someone's problem and today you get better, you are not going to be renewing with me, right? So, of course, that way, I've definitely helped you, but I do not get a client which continues to. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to, that's why we are getting into retail segment so that we can have a lifetime customer. We also transition to just clients who follow our diet plans, so that way that we can maintain that lifetime value.
And I would like to add more because so when exactly you started this, how many years has already been, and how has been the customer experience?
Right. So we started it in the pandemic, and the time I started, I wasn't expecting much of a response because this was in sometime late 2020, and I think at that time everyone was still very scared of COVID, and not touching or getting food delivery at that moment. So we were kind of hesitant about the response that time, but again, as you mentioned, COVID has really brought healthcare into the limelight. But everyone is now realized the importance of healthcare, importance of eating healthy, importance of trying to maintain an active lifestyle. So that's what thanks to the, I guess, the mind shift, what I realized was that people were even more ready to accept. And without any marketing or something, we had a great customer response. We had over 40 clients in our first month itself, which we doubled over next month. And we have been very lucky and blessed that we have grown mainly through word of mouth and doctor referrals.
That's great. So any piece of learning through your journey that you experienced that you would like to share with fellow entrepreneurs here on this Medicircle platform?
I think with healthcare entrepreneurs, of course, one would be that I think healthcare entrepreneurs usually know their product very well, but usually have a tough time in marketing it. So, would usually I would ask someone to either get a mentor or maybe connect with an advisor, or maybe hire someone or find a co-founder which has a great marketing background who can help you get started. And then, of course, as always, like with any industry, continue to focus on whatever you're doing. Don't lose hope, and continue to persevere, because I think healthcare is a great line. You're touching lives, you're saving lives, so don't lose that passion.
That's really cool because definitely serving someone, especially in the healthcare industry, is beyond satisfaction, because again we are able to change the way that this change is really really big and happening, because again making people switch options from junk to healthy is not at all easy, but yes, definitely this change would come. So thank you so much, Sakshi, for joining us today at Medicircle Healthcare Startup Series. We definitely hope that startups like Nucros are able to solve that important problem, because like whenever we say that we are too tired now to make a dal sabzi or a khichdi, we generally order junk. We generally get a packet of chips or anything which is fried, and because it's easily available, we consume it. But today there are so many startups who are helping us stick to our diet plans and make healthy meal options, because as we say that you are what you eat, so definitely these little small changes in our lifestyle would definitely protect us from those lifestyle diseases which are there, chronic diseases which are there, make us more healthier, concentrate and focus better towards our aims. So say goodbye to the fast food and say hello to the startups like Nucros out there, and choose for some healthier options. Thank you once again, Sakshi, for joining us.
Thank you, Smita.